Have you heard Pink Tape? Or did you
Uh,
get a chance to check out some of the
a
songs?
good. I heard it. I heard a good bit of it. I didn't get to check out the entire project, but I did listen to at least half.
Do look like we might have our first hip hop album that's gonna be number one in 2023. Give or take, Billboard is including bundles again. And if you ain't familiar with bundles, you know that was kind of something that kind of helped sales of the albums or whatever. And they had stopped that, but they recently started back letting that go. And I don't know if they got anything to do with this album. I feel like Little Uzi was going to do numbers either way. Like he ain't
Yes, he
like
has a
this,
hardcore fan base.
and he had a hit single on there. He had goddamn "I Just Want to Rock." That was a big song. It wasn't number one, but that was a big song. That shit was everywhere.
Yeah.
As far as review overall, he had some, he had a couple on here that I like, and it's really the production that I enjoyed. As far as them kind of doing something different, I even heard some of the rock and roll songs he had on here. No, nigga, I didn't like them songs, but I respect him for going outside of the hip hop realm. Once again, that Lil Wayne influence is heavy. But yeah, you know, Lil Wayne was one of the first hip hop artists to do a rock and roll album. I think only artist to do a rock and roll album. But yeah, he got some songs on here I like. Damn, I think Fireman. I think that's the name of it. The
Fire
first,
alarm.
yeah, Fire Alarm. Yeah, I like that one
I'm looking
because
at the
it's
track
almost like
list right
a
now.
Jersey Shore type beat, where it's like a fist pump type of beat, but then that shit's trying to switch over, and that beat come in. I'm like, oh shit, wait a minute now. I even like the kind of way he rapping on there because he's not like in his normal voice. He kind of like on some uh the bass, the bass nigga from the Temptations. He kind of sound like him, but
Wow.
uh, his intro, I like the intro. He got a couple more here, but overall, as an album, this is not like an album that I would say a top album of the year. I still feel like Killer Mike has that right now for me. As far as overall production, rapping, and everything, features, and all of that, I feel like that's still Killer Mike for me personally. But is this a good album? I mean, it's straight. I'm. Am I the biggest Uzi Vert fan? Probably not, but I have listened to his albums. As far as like Love Is Rage and that, this is it got a lot of songs on it for one. It has a lot of songs on here, and it's not like a album that's straightforward as far as a message or a story. It's I
It's
ain't saying
not a conceptual. It's not a conceptual album that
yeah.
flows. It's a collection of songs that he chose to put together. It is
The
too many
niggas he basically
songs
on
for
some
one.
rock star shit, like hip hop rock star type shit. I mean, Playboy Cardi, those type of artists. That's that's the vibe you're gonna get if you listen to those type of artists. I will say though, I feel like he stuck out with production. I like what he was kind of doing with the beats. To me, I'm not like he was doing a lot of different things with the beats he was choosing. On the other
Yeah.
end, he went upside his head and went over the top of y'all heads with a lot of the stuff with the rock and roll sounds, which once again I respect for him trying to go into a different direction. But yeah, man, overall, I listen to it still. I go back and listen to a couple songs. I like have fun with my kids with a couple of songs in the car, going on some road trips or something. But as an overall album, it's definitely not in my top 10 as far as this year. It's not even in probably my top 20. And I got to go back and listen to a couple of albums, but no. And I need y'all to put more respect on Key Glock's name. I know he's not a mainstream artist, but the nigga ain't got no features out here. Net Deluxe is still getting played right now. Just let y'all know. But even with Young Thug's Business is Business, I didn't like that album like that. It's straight. I like a little bit of the production on there. I like the Drake songs on there, and I like a couple of the features. But you could tell that that was a like out of the that was out of the vault. There was a lot of old Young Thug songs, and I get it.